Howdy folks, welcome to Phil Billy Outdoors and DIY. I'm Phil, and today we're in my shop. It's more of a mess than anything, but today I want to show you guys something, kind of what we're doing here. I got my daughter Laura, and I just gave her first tackle box. She's pretty excited about it, but I wanted to show you guys, this is something you can do if you're on a real budget. I'll pick you up and try not to jostle you around too much here. This is what we got going on here. As you can see, this is an old Plano tackle box. Just simple 2-tray deal. I got her out here. Fold that down, Laura. Fold this down. There you go. You can see it's you don't have to latch it. It's okay. You can see it's fairly dirty. It's been around a while. But if you want to get somebody into fishing, or if they already show interest like Laura does here, you don't have to go out and buy brand new stuff. Like I said, this is a tackle box I've had just laying around for a while. Let me get you flipped back around here. Anyway, it's a tackle box I've had laying around for a while. It's an old one, but even if you don't have any laying around already, you can always find these things at yard sales. Usually you can find one fairly cheap. Sometimes they even still have hooks or sinkers or lures in them. But she's got that. And something else I've had laying around for a while. I've got this old, well, I suppose they're both old. The rod is fairly old. It is a Zebco, excuse you.
Thank you.
It's a Zebco Z-Glass. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Z-Glass. I mean, this one is made in China, but I'm sure you can see this thing. We actually found this out along a pond somewhere when I was a kid. So, but it works. And then this reel, make sure I don't hit my wall. You can see it's been around for a while. Again, when I was a kid, I got this at Walmart. It's one of the cheap Durango reels. I think it was like $4 or $5 way back when I got it. But it's been as good as any other reel that I've ever had. I've never had anything nice, but yeah, I mean this thing, it's worked. I've caught quite a lot of fish on this thing, and this is actually what Laura caught her bass on all by herself. If you guys haven't seen that video yet, I'll put a link in the description. You can check it out. But we're going to give this to her as technically her second fishing pole, but her first one was, a little kid pole. But she's big enough now, she'll be able to use this. So I'll let you guys see a little bit of what we're doing here. She's cleaning up the tackle box right now. We're going to put a few things in and out of my box, and we'll put some new line on the rod, and I've got some rod tips kicking around here somewhere. I'll see if I can't find those. The little plastic insert, ceramic, whatever it is missing out of the very tip eye on this thing, so I'll see if I can't put a new tip on it. But like I said, I'll just let you watch a little bit of her cleaning up her tackle box and messing with the pole a little bit. Alright, we'll bring you in here, check out what we got. For right now, we've got one bobber. There we go. We've got a few little crankbaits. She's got some jig heads, some panfish hooks. And down here, she's got just some random small panfish lures, some little minnow lures. She's got some small worms, some crappie tubes. She's got some bigger twister tails or grubs, whatever you want to call them, to go with those jig heads. We'll have to get her some small jig heads. She's got one of those bass worms and just some random hooks in there and some split shots. Oop, let me back you up here. Dadgum. Alright, are you excited, Laura? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Alright, so now we're going to move on to the fishing pole. Alright, so I found my extra tips, so we're going to try and get this one off of here. Now, normally, you can just take a lighter or something and just kind of go over it real easy without burning it, and you know, it kind of melts the glue, whatever they use to set these, and then you can just slide it right off. This one, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that or not. If not, we may end up having to just cut the tip off here and then stick the new eye on there. So I'll get it figured out and show you guys what we ended up doing. Okay, so this one, as I suspected, come on, focus. Oop, there it goes. Oop, yeah, it's not just going to slide off of the end of the rod. So, like I said, I'll just cut the very tip of the rod off and we'll start again. Okay, so we got the tip cut off and I've got it evened out and I've got it sanded to roughen it up a little bit. Now, if you buy these kits that they usually come with 3 extra eyes, tips. They come with basically a small hot glue stick. That works okay until you end up having the rod tip in a hot car or something. Then you go to get it out and use it and your eye's all twisted around and stuff. So I'm just going to use, if I can get a hold of it here, just use some 5-minute epoxy. I've already, like I said, got that sanded. Good grief. If I can get the thing off of here. There we go. Okay, like I said, I've already got that sanded. I've got it cleaned. And get some epoxy out here. Alright, now that I finally got some epoxy squeezed out here, I'll mix it up. And way more than needed, but okay.
Daddy? How come we don't have 100 fingers?
I have no idea. Would you want to have 100 fingers?
No.
Me neither.
Because maybe the grabbing will be really hard.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Probably would be pretty hard to grab stuff with 100 fingers, wouldn't it?
Does 15 plus 15 equal 100?
15 plus 15?
Yeah.
No, 15 plus 15 is 30.
Oh. I wish it equaled 100.
Why?
Because that way I would know it.
Well, now you should know it because I just told you. Alright, listen. Alright, so we got the epoxy on there. You just want to look down the thing to make sure you got it lined up. and then you just wait for it to dry. Alright folks, hopefully you can hear me alright. That's it for today. We got Laura's tackle box, well, she did most of it. Got her tackle box all cleaned up. Got her some lures in here. Got her fishing pole all fixed up for her. We put new line on it. Made sure it was all nice and lubed. So it's good to go come springtime. And I think Laura's pretty happy. Are you pretty happy?
Uh-huh. And I got a new knife, remember?
Oh, yeah. I gave her a pocket knife for her to carry in her tackle box. So hopefully she does okay with that. But yeah, like I said, you know, if you yourself are getting into it for the first time, or you got kids that you want to get into fishing, this is an easy and cheap way to do it. You know, you don't have to have the nicest, newest stuff. This is the kind of stuff I grew up with and still use. So yeah, like I said, that's it. So consider subscribing. Give us a like if you liked what we're doing. Give us a thumbs down if you didn't like what we're doing. But till next time, we'll catch you guys later.
I think I liked it.
You think you liked it?
Uh-huh.
Mwah.